Hello everybody, my name is Kiran Mantana and I am an advocate and I am faculty of law. Today my topic is on 214B US visa denial and how to avoid it. Okay, so there are certain circumstances in which steps can be taken to help and prevent a 214B refusal, including the provision of sufficient evidence from the outset to satisfy the consular officer that you will depart the US after the temporary stay. The consular officer or the visa officer should believe that after completing the studies, you will return to your home country. Then only the visa will be approved. This means that you must be able to provide credible evidence to show that you have strong ties with your home country. Strong ties can vary from country to country and the applicant to applicant to some common examples. For an instance, you have a job when you return from US, so it is the strong evidence. The visa officer will ask after completing your MS studies, what is the opportunity in your back home. So if you are taking some break like 1 year and 1.5 year break to complete your studies and come back to work with the same company, he believes that you are a genuine student. So you need a good home ties and relations with friends and families. While conducting the visa interview, the consular officer will carefully consider your application, taking into the account whole matter, including your individual circumstances, financial resources, and as well as your ties outside of the US. If there is anything within your particular that may raise red alert, red alert for the consular officer, you will need to provide sufficient evidence to reassure them I am a genuine F1 student by believing whatever you are showing the evidence, and that is you can like that you can avoid the 214B. So coming to the point, what is 214B refusal? 214B refusal refers to the consular officer's decision under section 214B of the Immigration and National Act to decline a visa application on the basis that the applicant has failed to overcome the presumption of being an intending immigrant. The visa officer has fully authorized to refuse or deny your visa based on his experience and way the student reply the answers. So after denying or refusal, you cannot appeal in the courts or any other authority. You don't have any right. Why? Because it is fully discretion power of the visa officer in US consulate. So how do you overcome 214B visa rejection? Okay, the applicant need to reapply, they may also need to establish the clear ties with their home country before reapplying to satisfy a consular officer at the US consulate. Okay, and how do I reapply 214B rejection? If a visa application is refused on the basis of Section 214B of the Immigration and Nationality Act, the application will need to reapply, providing clear evidence of their eligibility for temporary visa and intent to depart the US. After completing your studies, you have to come to your home country. Okay, and what is the Section 214B in US visa? Section 214B is the provision in Immigration and National Act that allows a consular officer to approve or refuse or deny a visa application if they are not satisfied that an applicant qualifies or will voluntarily leave the US when their visa expires. This is fully the discretionary power of a visa officer in the consulate. Okay, it's purely depend upon your answers and convince him that I am a non-immigrant student. I don't have any intentions to migrate in US. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.